Hey you on guys, this is Castleforge. Today, I want to open another booster box, but we're going for something different. I'm not searching for any special illustration rares. I just want a Squirtle and a Bulbasaur. So we're not going for the heavy hitters today, but we are going for some of the more traditional big cards, such as Squirtle in the pool, Bulbasaur on the ledge, and I like a Raboot, so we're going to try for the Raboot as well. If I do get a special illustration rare, I don't mind the Dash Bun, but really, Stellar Crown, it's just a fun little set. Nothing like Twilight Masquerade or Surging Sparks. So, less stakes. Let's just see if we can get that Bulbasaur or Squirtle. My last couple of booster box openings have been brutal. I've been getting almost nothing that I actually want. There's been a couple of good cards here and there, but for the amount I pay for booster boxes, it is definitely not what you want. So we're going to just smash through this and hope that we get some fun cards. I've got a bunch of pre-orders in the works too, so this might be my last booster box until those pre-orders come in. All right, and here we go. Electabuzz, Comfey, Eevee, Crab, Iron, Ponyta, and Creamy. All right. Yeah, with Destined Rivals coming out very, very soon, or might have already been out by the time this video goes up. I believe it will actually be out. So I do have a box ordered for Destined Rivals, but there's only one box, so I don't know where I'm going to get the stock from. But Journey Together has been all right so far. A couple of good pulls. There we go, credited. But yeah, a couple of good pulls for Destined Rivals. But well, once I got the Salamence, that set kind of fell off for me because it's like diminishing returns, right? I'd love to get a couple of others, but once you hit the card you want, you don't want to invest too much money back into it. Lapras, Mewtwo. All right, and a Terrapagos. I've actually never seen this one before. I think this is the big turtle one with the gems or something. Okay, cool, first one. First one that is something more than just a shiny. Plenty of boxes left open. Yeah, it is currently school holidays for me, so I'm just filming a bunch of content and putting it up over the weeks. So if I'm a little behind, no one will notice because no one watches. All right, Zero, Crab, Revavroom. Hey, Deluxe Bomb, Chapin, and Zora. Oh, that's cool, actually. I don't know if that's meant to be a reverse holo, just regular holo, but that's cool. Now, I was looking through the sets recently and trying to decide what I was going to invest my money in terms of what cards to buy. And at the end of the day, I think I just came up with buy the cards you like as singles. Like buy some sets that you like. Reshiram. There we go, Metatrite and an Iron Boulder. First, full art. Very cool. Quite like that, the texture's nice on this one as well, a bit crunchy. And yeah, so it really came down to how only invest a certain amount of money into the opening packs, because after that it's diminishing returns, right? Like you go through maybe one or two boosters, or one booster and a bunch of a booster box and then a bunch of bundles or something, and then you leave it. So Raging, Chatterbug, and Dashbun. That's the the donut dog. All right. So yeah, after that, better to buy singles, right? And I'll never make you. This is not about making money because you'll never make your money back, even if you sell it all. But it's about the fun along the way, you know, the hunt. And at the moment, I'm hunting myself some Squirtle and Bulbasaur. All right, Toedscool. Well, that goes over here. Revavroom and Grimmsnarl. All right. Now I do have the, oh God, this one's just falling apart. I do have the Charmander sitting in the window, and that matches the artwork for the Bulbasaur and the Squirtle. Pappy, Reshiram, Drifbloom, Buffalance. All right, let's clear that away. So it would be good to have all three, and yeah, maybe display them. We'll see how we go. All right, Mo, Eevee, Frog, Wooloo, and Dreadnought. I have like a bunch of these. I've only opened about a dozen Stellar Crown boosters along the way, and I've got like 4 of them. So yeah, Dreadnought just all over the shop. And these packs they are falling apart. They are not coming apart well. All right, Raboot. Recently been watching Pokemon Journeys as well, and seeing the Raboot there. It's pretty cool. Like, you know, you start to get a little bit more feel for the new Pokemon watching the new anime, and started playing Sun and Moon as well. I don't know about the anime style. I'm used to the old school one. I like it a bit more gritty. It's a lot more childish, which is fine. It's made for children, like, I know. But I do prefer the old gritty style because that's what I grew up with, you know? I'm like, I like the grit, not everything so smoothed over. Also, the hairstyles are like really outrageous in some of these new ones. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But that's just anime in general. I feel like I'm just old man yelling at clouds now. Like, this is different and I don't like it. But nah, the Bethleon. Hey, a Kofu. Oh, little corner. Nice, very nice. I mean, so far not to the 3 cards that I want, but I will take it. Yeah, I very much just kind of go with the flow, but I'm just so used to the old style. And yeah, you got Indigo League on Netflix, but they have cut out all the actual end of the series. No, okay, Clink. They cut out the end of the series, the bit where he's actually in the Pokemon League, and with the Krabby and Kingler episodes, they're just not there. So I think they are technically part of the Orange League saga, which is weird, but for some reason I can't find Orange League anywhere on any streaming services. So luckily I have it pirated from years and years ago, so I've just been watching that again as well. Blastoise! Nice. It's just an EX, but yeah, no, that is cool. I love a Blastoise. Alright, maybe that's a good sign for things to come. Come on, Squirtle. Come on, Squirtle. Room. Drift. Clink. Hoot. Rappy. Frill. Molten. And Raging Bolt. So today I was looking at Destined Rival set. Destined Rival set is looking pretty good, to be honest. I go through them, and if there's quite a few cards I like, then I will try to do a master set. I think there's around 7 that I would really like in my collection for Destined Rivals, so we'll see how we go for that. Double Azumarill and another one. All right. So yeah, about 7 that I like. So I'm gonna have to see how I go with that. If I pull a few, then if I pull a few early, then it's definitely a what would you call it? A master set situation. If not, then it might be go out by singles, and yeah, another then. All right, we're halfway through, and so far only two hits, and not the ones I'm after. I really badly would like a good hit. Haven't had one since the Salamence. Jeez, I sound like a drug addict. All right, Tornadus, Okaberry, and a Noctowl. All right, that's half a set done. Only 2 left. Let's just get these out of there. All right. Well, come on. There we go. Jesus Christ, these packets are not playing ball today. And I'm not pulling out the scissors, I refuse. Oh, there we go. Choodle. Also, if you guys think I'm going too fast, let me know. Hey, Leap and an All Creamy. Oh, I feel like I'm like getting all the cards around it. No, but that's cool. The Leap. Nice. I like the pink in that, actually. Yeah, it's this, if you feel like I'm going too fast or too slow, let me know in the comments, and I can adjust as we go. You know, make sure it's a good viewing experience for you guys. But yeah, Destined Rivals has been quite hyped up, and sets like Stellar Crown have been kind of just left languishing a little bit. Still can be hard to find sometimes, just because every card is hard to find. But it has been one of the easier ones for me to get here in South Australia. It's just the one left on the shelf, really, sometimes. I was lucky to get a booster box, but there have been restocks recently. So Stellar Crown and Surging Sparks have been the 2 that have started to get available, and Surging Sparks is almost all gone again. So that set, I think, is not going to chill anytime soon. Hey, Greninja. All right. Getting nervous now. We're getting to the point where we should be getting something good soon. With a booster box, you're almost guaranteed 1 special illustration rare. But this is one of the sets that I'm not actually looking for an illustration rare. I'm looking for just a normal full art and a Crabominable bubble. I already have one of these. That's why I'm not too chilled, because this means I'm worried I'm not going to get my Squirtle or Bulbasaur. Oh, all right. Oh, here we go, guys. I'm getting nervous. This has been 3 booster boxes in a row where I haven't been able to pull the one I'm after. Okay, Scorbunny, Handchamp, Double, Lantern, Cubone, Scorbunny. Oh, hey, here we go, a Cinderace. Oh, that's cool, actually. I don't mind that as a hit. It's not the one I wanted, but I don't mind that as a hit at all. At the very least, it'll look nice in the binder. That is cool, I actually like that. All right, Cinderace, done. All right, well, we're not quite there yet. I would expect maybe 1 more full art. I say expect, I hope for at least 1 more full art. We'll see how we go. Let's just smash through these. Marowak, Tentacool, Celebi, Lucy, and another Raging Bolt. It's funny how Celebi used to be this gigantic like Mew, essentially the Mew of Gen 2. And it's just kind of fallen off. The people just never hit that popularity. All right. Pugly, Moltan, Briar, Azumarill, Reshiram, Eevee, Raboot, and Buffalant. Getting a bunch of Buffalos. I feel like that episode of Pokemon where Ash catches like a shit ton of Tauros. But these are Buffalants. Alright. Tauros, speaking of Tauros, there he is. Jump Scare. Gofu. Okaberry. Chino. The Bloody Stairs, and a Dash Barn. Oh, again, I don't mind it, but it's not the one I'm after. This will look good in the binder though, this will look good. Like Stellar Crown, I feel like the hits are okay. I might try to go for a master set if I can, but the problem is, I hate mentioning money, but the Bulbasaur and the Squirtle are going for 150 bucks each in Australian. I haven't found them any cheaper than that. So I feel like that's a booster box, right? So do I just buy a booster box for 300 bucks? Hope I can get them plus extras. Or do I just go, oh yeah, no, everything's singles now, and I'm just gonna apply the $300 straight out? Like, oh. Maybe you have to trade and sell some cards to try and make up that shortfall. Wooloo. Slowking, Eldegross, Impy, and Kaledi. All right, how many are left? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 8 left. So far the hit that I have, I'm okay with the hits. The hits are looking good. I've only got 1 double so far, which is good for my collection, but I want the big hits, guys. I need it. I need to stop talking about it. Hoot Hoot, Jirachi, and Zeraora. All right, we're 15 minutes in. All right, let's go. Basic, Alpen, Fletching, Perugly, Talon, Slowking, to the Torga, and Iron Boulder. Okay, not quite getting there, guys. Only 5 left after this, so 6. This is 6 left. All right, here we go. Clang, Gulpin, Jirachi, Perugly, and Venusaur EX. No, there's no Charizard in this set. There's no Charmander either. They just really wanted to highlight the others, I think. The other starters. And they did do that indeed. They're really, really popular. All right. Let's see, come on. Talking into existence, guys. Clang, Kofu, Mewtwo, Lacey, Sparkling Crystal. No good stuff. All right, 4 left, guys, 4 left. Let's leave the Lapras till last. We pull a really cool Lapras, the Stellar Crown Lapras. Cubone, Slowpoke, Marowak, Marrow, and bloody Dreadnought. All right, last 3. I'm losing hope. I'm losing hope here. I'm losing hope. Energy, Lapras, Clang, and a Lapras EX. I mean, it looks cool. It definitely looks cool. It's nice to tick off. All right, last 2. Let's leave this one till last. Let's go straight for this one. All right. So I've got to look at the pull rates, but they're all kind of interpretive, right? Because you can't, the statistics will be skewed just by basically people measuring them. It's all interpretive at this rate. Graveyard, Rapidash, and Rhyperior. Yeah, it's all quite interpretive because when people say, oh, you know, evolving cries, I'm not pulling anything. It's like, well, it's because you're looking for one particular card, looking for the Umbreon. So you're like, every time you don't get the Umbreon, you're sitting there going, oh, I pulled nothing. And it's like, mate, that was supposed to be a hard card to get. So it's not that the pull rates are bad. I think you're just, everybody's hyper-focusing too much on it. Gravity Gemstone, okay, last one, and nah, Metamal. That's unfortunate. But I'm doing the same thing, right? Like I'm sitting here going, oh, I want this particular card. If I don't get it, it's been failure. But actually, that's not the way I should be looking at this because I've got some cool cards now. I got some Dash Bun, a Cinderace, a Lileep. I'm gonna put them in order of how much I like them. I think that's the order. That's the order, guys. I might even put that one. I quite like that, Lileep. No, very cool. I don't mind. I'm actually liking this set more and more. I think it's a bit underrated. But yeah, Stellar Crown, not bad. All right, so that's another brutal booster box opening. Didn't get the one I'm after. Eventually, I'll be able to get a hit that I like. I think so far, the best hit I've ever hit is a Salamence. And for now, we're gonna leave it there. But thanks for coming. Bye.